Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Secrets of the Silver Blade. In the last episode, we unraveled the plot and we destroyed the Black Circle HQ. So today we have to go in the mines. It was mentioned in whatever we uncovered in the whatever you call it, the Black Circle headquarters. I'm not gonna give gems to the Well of Knowledge. Shut up, Well of Knowledge. Nobody likes you. So where do we have to go in order to? Let me check. Actually, let's check together the clue book. So I have a clue book open here. We are here. Right, we need to reach the abandoned mineshaft. There are two mineshafts. One is here, which says the game it's an abandoned mineshaft. Also, there is this room contains stuff, but I will pretend I did not read this because I did not find it. Anyways, this is an abandoned mineshaft, and then there is the entrance to the mine of verdigris, which is number 12. Number 12 is this entrance, so we need to find a way inside this. So we can go this way, but this way is not connected, as you can see here. Wait, no, this goes here. Yeah, there is no wall here, so you have to go down this way. It's a long ass way with a lot of monsters eventually. Or we can try going up and see if there is a way here. Probably, yes. Go here, go here, go here, go here. Boom, 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 boom. Go down this way. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, seems like an easy route. So we're gonna go north instead. Let's go. Okay, these are the ruins of all verdigris. We have to go up, and then this way. We're going north. Don't care about the arrow pointing east. I'm gonna go sand monsters attack. Yay for me, minotaurs. Just kill them all at this point. There you go. Do I want to go down? Yeah, sure. Let's go. I know there are some hill giants, and they never miss for some reason. Kill them all. There you go. Now the cleric should be able to do something here. By the way, I identified the items and there is a girdle of giant something strength. So I gave it to the cleric. At least he's doing some damage now. And there you go. No, don't care. Take money. We have some plots and items. We have some useless stuff. I don't wanna share it. I don't wanna do anything. Let's just fix. Okay. I think I gave it to the cleric. Yes, 23 strength. You've got the girdle of giant strength. We could give it to someone else, but honestly the other guys are doing fine. I could give it to Sable, but she gains a very small amount of stuff. Plus she's gonna become a mage, so you know. Okay, I'm lost. Where do we go? So we went up here. Straight forward, go down. Okay, so we have to go down south and we should be at the mine. So go south. So this is the path to the mine. Or the mines, I don't know. There you go, it's this one, right? So let's encamp, save on B. Let's move forward. Do you go into the mine? Sure. You have reached the temple level. Oh, the temple. Okay, where do we go from here? I have no clue. Well, let's go this way. The mine dead ends here. Well, no, I do not want to go another level. Well, if this is the temple level, well, it doesn't look like we can go many places. Oh, we can go this way. There's a group of minotaurs guarding the temple entrance. What do you do? Leave. Now we're gonna attack. You charge. Oh my god, what is that? I think that is what I call a fuego time. Lots of displaced beasts. And they make their saving throws. Yeah, the displaced beasts do. Okay. think it's now time to clobber these guys. There you go. I don't want to take platinum because it encumbers my party. I mean, granted, everybody who needs to fight is super duper full of items. I think. Maybe not. Yeah, you stay there. Kill this guy. Shouldn't you have 1.5 attack per round? I don't know, no, maybe the first one missed. Maybe that's how it works. Well, let's just go this way. And miss. Of course. Right. Okay, nothing. Take. Nothing. Exit. Keep moving forward. I guess there's not much else to do here. Okay. Well, let's go inside. Enter. You've entered an old temple. Its glowing ceiling illuminates the temple antechamber with an eerie light. You sense goodness and well-being in this place. Very cool. Very nice. Where am I supposed to go? You have entered that side antechamber. Well, so you have to activate Mr. Search. Okay. Let's search again. Nothing. Okay, let's go in this direction. As you walk through the door, you see an elegant chapel before you. Oh, that's fantastic. Do you have anything? As you approach the door, you hear a click from inside the door. It's fantastic. You realize that the window is also a door. So this is locked. You seem to be in the living quarters of the temple. It is quiet, but the area is too well kept for no one to be here. Okay. So the wall? What did you say? The wall to something. Well, a secret door opens for you. You appear to be in a hidden base of some kind. Okay. I do not know where I'm going. There is a rather Spartan room that once was occupied by one person. Okay. You hear muffled noises coming from down the hall. Sure. This is a rather Spartan room, blah blah blah. Okay. So I guess there is nothing here. The sound seems to be coming from the room at the end of the hall. After listening to the sounds for a few seconds, you can make it out that the noise is actually someone talking in the next room. The muttering seems to involve you. When you get to the door, you hear a voice shout, "It's about time! Well, what are you waiting for? An engraved invitation? Come in!" Hello. When you open the door, you are met by an old dwarf in cleric's garb. What do you do? Talk. As you say hello, he blurts, "It's about time." Wait. It's about. Well, how do you make a dwarven voice? "It's about time you got there." No, that's Arnold Schwarzenegger. Well, whatever. I've been waiting for you since you got to Verdigris. What have you got? Lead weights in your shoes? And you're a pretty sorry lot, too. Oh, well, I guess you'll have to do. He pauses for a breath of air. Do you interrupt him? No. "My name is Derf Strongarm, the caretaker of this temple. There is much you need to know about the happenings here, and you record his speech as Journal Entry 18. Okay, Journal Entry 18 it is. Journal Entry 18. 18. Let's try to make the dwarven voice. Derf reclines in a chair and begins. 300 years ago there were two brothers, Oswulf, a paladin, and Eldamar, a mage. Both were powerful and worshipped Tyr, god of justice. As Eldamar grew old, he became obsessed with gaining immortality. Serving Tyr was no longer enough. He became insane and isolated himself in the upper levels of the Castle of the Twins. There he researched the arcane magic necessary to become a lich. Oswald discovered this, but was unable to convince his brother to abandon his madness. Foreseeing this evil that a lich would produce, Oswald left the castle and searched for 12 great heroes. These he forged into the band he called the Silverblade. By the time Oswald could return to this valley, Eldamar had completed his spells and was reborn as the lich called the Dreadlord. The Dreadlord I cannot do it's destroying my throat. Alright, summoned the evil forces to protect him. The Silverblades face a pitched battle, I guess. Yeah, battle among the buildings of Verdigris. The thunder was laid waste and many of the heroes fell. Those of us who remained forced the evil horde back to the castle gates. Oswulf refused to push on and slay his brother. Instead, our mages and clerics cast a spell to freeze the valley permanently within a glacier. The Dreadlord's forces counterattacked while the spell was being cast, and Oswald fell protecting us. His body lies on the level above, but his spirit still guards the castle, preventing the reawakening of the Dreadlord. As the last of the Silver Blades, I chose to remain here to maintain my temple and keep watch as well. Now, the descendants of the Dreadlord's disciples have returned. The Black Circle is succeeding in unraveling our spell. I am now bound to this temple and cannot take the battle to them conveniently. You must fake up the Silver Blade standard and end the Dreadlord's threat forever. If you say so, brother. Okay, sure. The Dreadlord must be stopped, but you first must prove to me that you are worthy to become a Silver Blade. Before Oswald died, he broke his staff into eight pieces. Why did you break it into 8 pieces? And you are a paladin. You're a paladin. You don't have a staff. You have a sword. How does the paladin have... You know what? I don't know. I don't know. 8 pieces, and he hid them in each of the first 8 levels of this mine, bringing all of them here, and you will have passed the test. So, what a poor excuse for making me go through 8 levels of the mines. Okay, sure. He looks at you quizzically and says, well, what are you waiting for? Written instructions. He starts prodding you to the door with his cane. As he opens the door, he says, try going west on the first level, and here. He hands you a ring with the symbol of Tyr. This will glow when you get near a piece. The old dwarf shoos you out of the room. Okay. Oh, sorry. You only have 0 pieces, eh? Well, what are you waiting? Blah, 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 blah. Okay, sure. Gotcha, bro. Yeah, rather Spartan room. I don't think there's anything in these rooms. I don't think so. Okay. There was also a secret door here. There's not much secret. This room appears to be a training room. Okay, but there are no trainers. What's the point? You found a cache of weapons and armor. Wow. I guess. There's a bunch of stuff here. Do we want to take it? I guess. Sure. Take all this useless stuff. Let's speak with Mr. Derf here. Maybe we did a bad thing. No. Okay. Cool. Okay, so if we proceed forward, there are large tables and benches in this room. I don't know. I do not pretend I did not see the secret door from movement from the corner of the eye. When you look more carefully, you see an area 7 cooking a meal. It ignores you. It's cooking for the dwarf. I'm not gonna pretend there are no secret doors. You have found the high priest room. Everything is neatly stored away and the room is immaculate. Fantastic. Here stands a glowing gateway. Do you enter? No. So we can go back to town and do stuff. I can pick the lock. The room looks like it was occupied by a priest of the temple. Pick the lock. Okay, so this is just stuff we do not need to concern ourselves with. Okay. So lots of rooms, probably useless. There is a piece of paper behind the bed in the priest's room, and you record its content as journal entry 65. No way, bro. Journal entry 65? Wow. Well, let's go down here. We go into battle today to stop the Dreadlord. I am fearful, but Oswulf is confident. When he speaks, I find my courage returns. I hope everyone at home is happy. With any luck, I will be home soon. Your loving son, Jahil. I don't think you will be back soon, but I think you are rather dead. Alright, let's keep on moving. What is here? Okay. So these are all rooms. This acolyte's room has a pile of papers on the desk. Read. On the paper, one of the papers is a requisition for supplies by an organization known as the Silverblades. Well, okay. Okay, priest room, don't care. What about this one? Nothing. An acolyte room. And no more acolyte rooms. They never seem to be... Okay, I think I understand this. I mean, I did understand that the first time, but... In the corner we find something. Jewelry and gems. Acolyte room. Acolyte room. The door unlocks. And we are sitting here. So we can take the portal back to... Wait, there is a door over here? The secret door to the south. Bash. You have entered a secret area behind the altar. Wow, so secret. This room is filled with religious supplies. What about this one? The temple treasury. I got experience. I will share what I find. Okay, well, nobody's killing me, so I guess that's okay. I can also go back to the town of to the Well of Knowledge. Okay, so this is the entrance. Let's remember this one as I go back to town. Okay. There is nothing here, which means there is no portal. Okay, I need to train Sable. Yes, I am prepared. Sable, I need to train you. Train Sable. Level 14 Thief. That's what I need to multiclass. Yes. So now we have a choice, guys. All right. I can multiclass now to a mage, right? And start leveling up as a mage. That means lots of trips back to town to level up. We can probably do that and dedicate an episode to it. Because if I go forward and I level up Sable more, it will be more difficult to regain my thieving abilities. Not that I need them, but you know. So perhaps I should be able to do that. Let's save on B for now. Let's begin adventuring too. And we'll think about that later. Yes. Buy something? No. No, not necessarily. I need to go into this shop. Because in this shop, we can pull our shit. We have a lot of stuff. 3 gold. Wow, that's amazing. Ramada, you have some stuff here. Extra healing, battle axe +2, dagger +3. There was a lot of... Ooh, a shield +3. Now that's good. Who needs the armor class? I think Brenner will need that. So Brenner, I have some stuff here. Okay, a chainmail +3. I don't think it's gonna beat the plate mail +2. I don't think at this point of the game we actually need this stuff. A dagger +3 will not be a bad idea, especially considering the fact that we can actually dual class the thief. So we can give it to Sable, but we can sell everything else here. This is absolutely not necessary. So we're gonna sell all this stuff. Potion of extra healing, and sure, we can give it one to Tariq, one to the other guy. Brenner, you got some bracers of a C4, a shield +3, Dart of Hornet Nest. Okay, you got a shield +3, which I probably want to give to... at this point, I think. Maybe Tariq, you could use that. Sell the shield +2, ready the shield plus whatever. Okay. The braces of armor class 4, I don't think we need necessarily. Right? Doesn't really matter. We're gonna sell the shield. We're gonna ready the shield. Okay. So I don't think... Well, a plate mail +1. The bracer of armor class 4. Sorry, I forgot. We already have that. Not only that, but Sable also sporting a braces of armor class 3. That is good. Now sadly Sable cannot dual class to a cleric, She can only dual class to a mage because she has 12 wisdom. And why 18 dexterity? Oh yeah, because she has the gloves, right? No, she had the gloves from the course of the Azure Bonds. And then it became 18, I guess. No, that was... I don't know what happened, but, you know, importing characters is always a problem. Regardless, we now are sitting with this bracer. I don't need those bracers, honestly. Sell them. The Dart of Horned Nest, now that is something I could use, especially on Sable. And you guys are fine. Gauntlets of Ogre Power, you got potions. Sable, you got lots of stuff, honestly. Too much stuff, honestly. And I think if we pool the money, we now have enough to purchase some scrolls. So Lyris, you can purchase even more scrolls. So buy... The Wand of Magic Missile is not bad, per se. It's not a lot of damage, though. And at that point, do I really need that? Like, do I really need a Wand of Magic Missiles? When I can purchase even more Delayed Blast Fireballs? I mean, surely I don't. I really don't. So let's join even more scrolls. Look, we have a lot of Delayed Blast Fireballs. There are probably better scrolls in Pool of Darkness, but right now, I mean, we got a lot of scrolls. Sadly, some of these scrolls have become quite useless, but you know, Sable, do you have another bundle? No, you have a solitary scroll there, so why don't you just buy another of these scrolls? There you go. Join those scrolls. So you have another bundle of scrolls. You can probably get some clerical scrolls, but you cannot use them. You can use mage scrolls. Kadric, you have absolutely a bunch of scrolls here, and they're not particularly good. We have too much platinum, though. I need to burn this platinum somehow. I think perhaps a Wand of Magic Missile. Man, a Wand of Magic Missile. Can I purchase it? Not enough money. Well, surprising no one. Well, we need to share anyway. Okay. So now here comes the big part. We need to find whether I want to dual class to mage or not. So, you know what? I think we should. Yes, I am prepared for the advancement. Now we're stuck without a thief, but we're going into the mines. I do not believe I will need a thief until the last part of the game. So I believe I will be... Damn, 14 means I need to reach level 15. That's that's a lot of experience. Now the first level should go quite smoothly. So yeah, let's save on J as a backup. Now we'll change the class for Sable. We could change to a fighter, honestly. That means double backstab. That could be a very good choice. So by doing a fighter, I become a fighter, a thief, and I can lob magical scrolls at the enemies. I do not know if it's a good idea though. By getting to a fighter, I do get the saving throws of a fighter. But I would say, honestly, quite honestly, that maybe a magic user would be a better choice. Yeah, let's stick with the plan. So she's now a magic user level 1. We could also change Ramada to a cleric, Lyris to a fighter, and Kadric to a fighter. So we don't need to change those classes now. What we can do is start to... Yeah, you have 0 experience in your new class. As a T14, we have maxed out everything. All right, I don't have to max out anything else. I got everything. Yeah, and then we have a lot of unused stuff. We have a dagger +3. So the best thing I can do now is to maybe just get a couple of levels. Yes, I want to continue. Monsters attack. Oh no, what will we do? Alright, it's time for us to drop some bombs here, like a lightning bolt. Now, I plan to get to Mage at the beginning of Pool of Darkness, but that's because I thought I would not. Wow, that's 12 damage. Okay, I'll take that. So much for being a mage. We can take what? Items? There's a mage scroll and a shield. Well, we can take those items. Those are magical items. And the money is just 1,000 plats. I'm tired of getting plats. So I think it's a good idea to get a couple of encounters here. Okay, yeah, but I want some encounters, please, game. Monsters attack. Thank you, game. At least we get a level, which is good, I guess. Oh, you missed. What is that thing down there? It's a bugbear. Yeah. Let's get a couple of levels in. Because... wow, 191 experience. That's really sad. A mage scroll again. Sure. Can we get something decent? Like, I want some good enemies to kill. The Black Circle attack. Thank you, Black Circle. I was looking forward to that. In fact, I'm gonna look forward to casting Hold Person on you. I'm also gonna look forward casting Fuego. Fuego Ball. And do maybe this. No, I cannot. So this. Troopers, Warlocks. Yeah, there's not much else here to do. Just, you know. Alright. I'm glad it worked. Continue the battle, we got some experience. See, we get so much experience. Why do we have a mace, of all things? That mace seems like a magical item. I'm gonna take that mace. Alright. So go back. As you can see now, we are back to Verdigris. We can go back here. I can train. Sable is already a level 2 magic user. She can learn magic missile, honestly. And as you can see, she's already about halfway to level whatever. So it stands to reason that we also need to fix and memorize some spells. Kadric, you need to memorize a whole person. In case you didn't notice, this episode is about me going about the ruins and level up Sable. You can get enlarge, honestly. Honestly, you can learn enlarge on magic missile. Having enlarge would be a good idea, honestly. I mean, not right now, but if we can get to, well, what if we can get to a good place, save on B. No. Okay. So if we go down the mines, can we actually do some more fighting? I don't think so. The black circle is down there. If we go to the well of knowledge, yes, I want to go there. And I want to go down this way. Actually, I want to go up this way. Monsters attack. We have some monsters here, nothing crazy. Should be able to deal with these guys, no problem. Let's throw a magic missile. Yay, 3 points of damage. Sad, but it is what it is. Lightning bolt should do the trick. Now, I also need to change Ramada's class, but she's level 11 fighter. And that's gonna take some time. Experience is really bad. Can we please fight something that is a little bit more menacing? I know this will probably bite me in the ass, but I guess not. Game, would you mind? I think the game does mind. Well, there's not much I can do if the game does... If enemies do not attack me, there's not much I can do. Okay, what about this area? How come there is no one? I'm even searching. The Black Circle attack. Thank you, Black Circle. I appreciate your business with me. Take some damage. You castle person. As you can see, it's gonna be... Wow, a lord? That's quite a lot. Don't tell anybody, but I'm gonna fuego you. Alright. Well, at least the wizard did go down. Now, we're lacking a thief, but that's okay. Because we don't really need a thief right now. 4,000 experience, that's quite a lot of experience. And we got a lot of... Are you giving me a plate mail +1? Or it's a plate mail +2? Let's see. Kadrik, you have -4 armor class. And you still stay at -4. Meaning this is a simple plate mail plus something. Unless the other plate mails are magical in nature. Maybe they were not all lords. What about this one? And this one? No, they all suck. So we can drop these 2 plate mails. Okay, don't need anything else. We can go back. Do you guys know the funny thing? I forgot the way back. I forgot the way back. Okay, well, sure. I guess. I mean, there's nothing I mean here. Could you please be casting a spell? I'm gonna take a wild guess. Oh, you flee in panic? I'll flee now, bro. Good, more 2,000. You know what, I don't care. Just get out of here. I think I need to go in here. Yep, pretty much. Yeah, go back. So in this case, we now have a mage with 80 hit points. That's quite convenient. It's more than Lyris. Yes, I'm interested. Train Sable as a level 3 magic user. Stinking Cloud, absolutely. Oh, you're capped? Oh. A resolute victory indeed. Can we actually get one more fight? See, the first levels are quite easy. The Black Circle attack, shockingly. Don't do anything. You guys can do... Ooh, Cone of Cold. Well, let's do Ice Storm. Stands to reason that we need to damage all the mages. Now, Lyris can change into a fighter, which is not such a bad idea once I cap the mage part. I would say let's start by holding these guys. At least we can make our way towards the mages. You see? And kill one mage in the process. We can also cast another Ice Storm. Right there. And with 2 mages, it should be easier for me to just nuke everything. If we nuke everything, the game would be easier, I guess. I cannot speak today, shockingly. You surrender? Okay. Well, I don't believe in surrender, so kill you. Okay. 3000 experience. Probably gonna be capped soon. Let's see. We go back here. We train Sable again. You see? It's so quick. I think I need mirror image. This is a good spell. Yes, learn. And now you're already at level 4. You have 13,000 experience. You need to get to 900 experience. 900,000 experience. Bro, that's quite a lot. We need to do a lot of grinding here to get to the point where we actually start to see some results. I want to get to the point where I don't need to train every 2 fights. That's my idea. I will go with a mirror image and the stinking cloud. You can take all the magic missiles here with you. No problem. Kadric, you can get some whole persons. And Lyris, you need magic missile. Lightning Fuego Ball. Okay. And 2 ice storms. That is because if I have to go back to town to train, well, we're gonna have some problems. So what I need to do is, oh, I did not fix. Do a couple of more fights. Yeah, go back to the Well of Knowledge. Do a couple more fights, and hopefully we'll be able to roll with maybe a fireball. If I can get to a fireball, then I'm cool with it. An arrow pointing south. Shocking. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm going somewhere. I'm going places. Monsters attack. Well, at least it's some experience. I may have made a mistake here. Not so much though. Wanna know why? Oh, I'll tell you why. Lightning bolt. Go. Beautiful. Look at that. No, but try again. No, try again. And kill this guy. Right, so this is interesting because I'm getting a lot of enemies on this side of the map. Maybe I will stick to this side of the map, who knows? I do not know. However, it's a grind, and I'd rather do the grind now than in Pool of Darkness. Because I do not know Pool of Darkness if you have random encounters like this one. But I figure that this is the best way to do that. Sable 5000 experience. Well, 5000 experience is not that bad. So let's keep going forward. Maybe we will get another fight. A wall of ice blocked the door, and monsters do attack. That's great. Let's drop a Fuego Ball. Yeah, don't worry guys. I got you. Okay. Start beating this guy. Okay, good. That is going to be a lot of damage and a lot of experience. Yeah, so you get a level. So let's go back here. Maybe I can find the way back. Who knows? I do remember coming from this way. Man, I just don't know. Oh, griffins. Well, griffins, I don't have any. Ooh, well, that's not true. I do have. Ooh, I do have the perfect spell for you. Cast Cone of Cold. Let's see how it works. Where can I target? Can I target here? Sure. Kind of. Kind of. It might work. With a little bit of work. But it can definitely work. Now, one spell per cast is fine, honestly. I don't think I need to do anything else. Sorry, one spell per fight, that's what I meant. Yeah, you do your magic missile, bro. 7 points of damage. Ridiculous. Again, I suppose when you play these games, when you're starting out, I think the best thing to do is to simply start as a fighter and then dual class into a mage. If you really want to power game. I don't care about treasure. What I do care about is going back and hopefully nail the correct door. Yes, correct mundo. Okay, let's go back to town. Yay! So at the very least now we should have fireball. I guess that's a good compromise. Yes, I'm gonna get fireball, please. Or not. Next. Yeah, fireball is over there. Learn. Also, AC is not a bad idea, but I think... Okay, I think we're getting to a place where we can start moving. Maybe I get a couple more levels, but I think we're getting to a point where we can actually sustain a lot of fighting. Because right now we need more than 27,000 experience points. And I think we can begin the adventure, obviously. Go back here. We need to encamp, fix, magic, scribe. You cannot scribe that. You can scribe lightning bolt, honestly. Scribe. Anything else? No. You get all those spells, but you cannot do anything else. Yes. So scribe those spells. Memorize those spells. Magic missile is fine. Fuego ball is also nice. Kadric, you need to memorize nothing, and Lyris, you need to magic memorize. Fuego ball and lightning bolt, I believe. Right? Yes. So memorize Fuego ball and lightning bolt. And level 5 we have Cone of Cold. Alright, so we did memorize a couple of spells. Save on B. How long have we been playing? 43 minutes, god damn. Alright guys, maybe I will do some grinding off screen, I do not know, just to get Sable to a level where she's not gonna need to be babysit. But anyways guys, I will see you in the next episode. We're gonna go back to the Temple of Tyr, and from there I will go into, deeper into the mines, and we'll see what happens. Thank you for watching guys, take care.